What's going on, guys? It's Afraid Not, and welcome to a little series I'm putting together just for the next week. I'll be covering some of my favourite games and some of my least favourite games from the 360. I've got a few other topics I'd like to cover with regards to this series, but this is my favourite single player game to date. It is Portal 2. It is one of the biggest surprises I got. I didn't expect a lot going into it. I never really played Portal 1. It was just a little spin-off game from the very popular Half-Life series, and I didn't really expect a lot going into this game. I picked it up, it was only cheap on release. I think I paid £25 for it, £28, something like that. It wasn't exactly a £40 game which you normally expect, but I bought this game on release day and it was one of the best purchases I'd got. I didn't expect a lot going into it, and I don't know if you're familiar with Portal. Basically what the concept is, it's a puzzle game. You get a little gun which you can see on your screen now, and it basically creates portals in the wall. Now, describing it over the mic is going to be very, very difficult, but as you can see, you would shoot one. You've got two choices. You shoot one portal which is going to be red, and you shoot the other one which is blue. And the best way of explaining it is that if you shot a red portal into the wall, and only some walls you can actually do it on, but you shoot a red portal onto the wall and then you shoot a blue portal into another wall, you would walk through the red portal and you would come out of the blue portal that you've created. Now that seems complicated, but once you actually get playing on this game, it's really not. It's a really fun puzzle game. I'm not a big fan of puzzle games. That's probably why it's one of the most unexpected games of mine, but it was absolutely brilliant. When I bought it, I played it all weekend. I think it took me about 2 days to complete, so it's not a very, very long game. I really wish they had done more with regards to DLC. Now, I know on the PC there's a lot of mods for the game, and obviously thinking about it now, I wish I'd got it on the PC, but they have a co-op mode as well. I don't really want to talk about the co-op mode. I really enjoyed it, but this is my favourite single player game. But the co-op mode was just as fun, picking up a buddy and doing things in like a team as well. Yeah, so I put it on tonight just to pick up this gameplay, and I was actually really surprised that I still had it. I'm very, very big on trading games. When I don't actually play them anymore, I tend to take them back to game or wherever I go to trade in my games. And yeah, this game was still on my shelf, you know. And I'm happy I kept it, because I always thought to myself after playing the game that I would always go back to it. So I went back there tonight, and all I wanted to do was play a couple of levels, get a gameplay so I can upload it, and I sort of got lost in it again. So that pretty much shows you how much I really enjoyed the game. So if you guys fancy a game, I'm sure you can pick this up for next to nothing now, especially if you're interested in buying trading games. You'll probably pick this up for less than a tenner, probably even a fiver if that. Now I know this is not really probably the best time to advertise games or recommend games, let's say. Obviously the Xbox One's coming out. I don't know how many of you guys are thinking about getting it on release, but if you are planning on keeping the 360, especially up until Christmas or something, and you're a bit bored with everything at the moment, just pop to your local game store, pick this up. As I say, I mean, it's not a lot. You don't get a lot of game time with it, but I guarantee you that you'll have a lot of fun with it. It's a game that I didn't think I would enjoy. As I say, I picked it up. I didn't really expect a lot. I know that Portal 1 had very, very good reviews, and I thought, well, it was a weekend that I didn't really have a lot on. I thought, well, let's try it, let's see what it's like, and I'm so glad I did. And as I say, it's one of my favourite games, and probably is my favourite single player game that they brought out on the 360. I know I keep repeating myself, but it really was that good when I played it. So with regards to the story mode, as I said, I didn't really play Portal 1. I'd watched a playthrough on it, I think on YouTube, and it didn't really have much of a story. I know that there is a story obviously to it, but I found that Portal 2 was a hell of a lot more in depth. There was a lot of humorous moments, and it is a long game compared to Portal 1. It is much longer. There's so many different levels. It's not linear at all. But yeah, this has definitely got my #1 spot. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll be bringing out tomorrow, I'll be bringing out a video just to say the longest game that I played on 360, the longest in time played. So look forward to that one. I hope you enjoyed again. If you did, please leave a rating. If you haven't already, please subscribe, and I will see you tomorrow. Take care, guys.